Hello, fellow teachers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Over Magic: The Final School. Episode 14, Time to Expand Apprenticeships. So we're working on the Dark Apprentice portal. We have the spore caps. The void caps are currently being farmed, and the wood, or the stone rather, we can get at any time down here. We just need to clear out some of the blockers. In fact, let's just clear this blocker out now. A Valka wants victory, so Valka should be on this. And then Wishbringer wants to, like, kill things without potions, so I'm gonna bring Wishbringer as well. Just fulfilling more of the trials, you know? I hate when they nuke. Wow, you did 424 damage on the Lantern Keeper? Dear Lord, man. Pure crack. Holy hell. Alright, we need wood. I'm gonna raise the tree cutting up to a 5. Did we ever end up getting that crystal that I wanted? We must have. I don't see it anymore. Yeah, no. No? Wait, for real? We had, Did it... Oh, no, it's right here. I'll get it now before I fail to react to it. Because, collector crystals having, like, an ornate rug or huge ornate rug, I mean, that is massively important for luxury to fulfill the requirements of rooms. Alright, does anyone else fully trained? Not yet. And the wands are still not yet made. Basically, we have a massive lack of raw resources in order to do stuff. Wow, look at all those preferences. The Backward Runner and GMT's Creature Comforter will get done eventually. It's taking a minute, though. Come on, give me the emerald statue. I already have a huge ornate rug. Oh, it's the worst of the three. A regular ornate rug. I mean, you know, it's a freebie, but I really could have used better. There's not really a room that needs luxury at the moment. I'll just put it in the bedroom here. Alright, I'm raising up the priority of the potion recharging so that we can actually get these stabs made. Otherwise, I'm going to be waiting forever. And what's crazy is, Ken's here is, like, almost, almost fully trained. So I really have need of the portals. And the Porodon is coming. We don't have to wait too much longer. So you want a solo dine. I think what I'm going to do is switch where you can eat so you can solo dine in the middle of the night. Leaving that trial for later, like, might make more sense, but whatever. It's done is done. There's solo dine. Now all you need to do is dance, and you'll be good. I haven't checked relics in a while. Making sure that all the attunable relics are attuned so that they'll level up. Yeah, we are good. Oh, I didn't check Matic. Yeah, Matic now has the Earth level cap, which is nice. So his Earth skill's going up higher. At level 5, we gain better armor, so that's going to be huge once he hits 5 Earth. Until, of course, he gets replaced by a student. Alright, looks like I've got my recharging potions. We lack ectoplasm. And for that, we need wormweed pods. So, wormweed is going to be my new 5. You know how, like, all my farming is becoming 5? Yeah, that's just how it be sometime. So in order to make these wands, I need 1 more void cap for the dark wand, and then a few more wormweed pods for the nature wand, but we have at least working on both those apprenticeships. And as you can see, these rooms all spawn void shrooms. So I just need to, you know, all 6 rooms will spawn void shrooms sometime today, and we'll be able to check that resource off our list of things to obtain. What's the meta for farming Gnostic shards? Graduating students. I would say really the meta for Gnostic shards would be to summon in low-level students, don't even bother giving them a tier 2 wand, and then graduating them, and then, like, if their relics are attunable, attune their relics to your combat team, have your combat team fight big fights, leveling up the relics to, like, max level, whatever, 8 or 9, whatever it is, and then smashing those relics. That would give you Gnostic shards like crazy, I would say. I'm not working towards that, but, like, it's very doable. Alright, here we go. We are making the nature wand. And then once we get void caps, we can make the dark wand. So with the nature wand made, this was going to go to scavenger. And then once scavenger levels up, we'll have you guys decide whether he's going to be faculty or not. Because essentially, I'm not going to make anyone an apprentice unless they become faculty, because the cost of becoming an apprentice is so high at the moment with our low Gnostic shards that I'm not considering it unless there's potential for faculty. Likewise, I need 2 fire wands at tier 2 for Backroad and GMT. Luckily, the cost of that is a little bit cheaper. And then Wishbringer actually needs a Dark Wand as well. Just because I'm trying to get higher level relics, which is why everyone's getting tier 2 wands for the harder trial. Wait, did I just make an extra nature wand? I did. I did not mean to. Oh well. Alright, Scavenger, you have Group Diner. That's going to be probably pretty passive to do, because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 students, so, like, he'll probably get that without much effort. Question. Now he has this, so, thumb on the scale, he's not shattered, so he's not meta, per se, and he has F+ for power. My god. Totally not powerful. But he is a very good contender for a Nature Dark multiclasser. Because he has a Dark 3, and if I multiclass into the Life Cycle Conjurer, he's going to have, like, Nature 7, Dark 5. And he'll be able to check off Nature and Dark for whatever we need. So the question is, should we keep Scavenger instead of Ken's? Have you guys choose. Now, if he was shattered, it'd be absolutely perfect because you want a shattered nature mage, but I can live without one. With, like, quilted beasts once we have quilted beasts. Alright, this is one of the fire wands. So, Mr. Back Road, you're gonna get that bad boy. And we're making another fire wand, and that will go to GMT. Where is... You know what? I think these rooms are too small. They are not spawning void shrooms like they should be, so I'm going to redesign them a little bit to be slightly larger. 2x2s. Unless I have the void shroom somewhere that I don't know about. I could always double check that. For nature, dark, multi-class, which one is better? I would say nature. The reason is, when you are trying to cut down, like, runewood trees really far into the fog, it's helpful to have a really high-power nature wand to be able to cut the trees down faster. Because it takes so long travel time to get there. Whereas if quilted beasts, you're, like, in your base. So the higher level dark doesn't really matter as much, in my opinion. Alright, we do have a spectral rift. It is mage level 7. So that fulfills Kilgore's champion. Or it fulfills Wishbringer's defensive duelist. I am going to try to fulfill Kilgore here in this fight. So, start battle. Of course, it has like a resistance to air, but whatever. Kilgore. And, you know what? I could do Kilgore and Wish. I'll do both. And you guys do want to keep Scavenger. Okay, cool. So he'll probably be a Nature Dark hybrid. So we're keeping Darzan and we're keeping Scavenger. We're graduating everyone else. As far as I know, there will be an opportunity to change that. Alright, cleaning. No one cleans except for Backroad Runner. Backroad Runner has a trial to clean, so he's going to be the only cleaner. And then likewise, let's pause the Quilted Sweep for now, because the Quilted Sweep is obviously going to clean as well. Ooh, they had high speed. It's mostly because I'm bringing a B team. Think about it. But checking off a whole lot of trials here. So trial progress for both Kilgore and Wishbringer in one fight, which is kind of nice. So Kilgore has 2/3 of champion. Wishbringer now has... Wishbringer actually filled up both Potion Purist and Defensive Duelist, so only needs to kill the Burrower Larva. Which means, because I haven't found the Burrower Larva yet, we are going to be... Oh no, Wishbringer needs a Dark 2 wand. Do I have it? No, I don't have one available. Because we need the Void Caps, because the Void Caps weren't spawning in there. Got it. Well, just be patient. We'll have our Void Caps soon. I think I would like to move my Apprentice portals up here. Because if I'm adding a Dark Apprentice portal and a Water Apprentice portal, the they can all be in the same room. There's really no penalty for that. And then I can use that other room for something else. Gloom incoming. So the fogs are going to be advancing faster. Got it. And we're trying to... Oh, wow. Actually, he's replaced all the potions we needed. That's excellent. So in 19 hours, we should finally have those void shrooms. GMT's wand is ready. I'm going to wake GMT up in the middle of the night. And then all we need is the 2 dark wands, and then we'll be good on that front. Don't forget the chalkboard. Good call. Oops, that's the window. God, I hate group projects. Maybe they changed group projects since I last played. Maybe they're not as intolerable as they used to be. Time will tell. Alright, there's the advanced... Oh! I just realized. The hospital ward isn't a hospital ward when it's not silent. I see the error of my ways. Huh. Well then. I think... How is that? Oh, that's not a wall? I'm going to slightly adjust the infirmary so that it's not going to suffer that penalty. What does Badger need before recruitable? 2 levels of lightning magic. They're not max level yet. Because no one's actually using the hospital right now, as long as it's not going to rain on me, I can destroy this. And then sharing a wall here will actually support the hospital even better, so it's not like rickety. Nothing like trying to sleep in a rickety hospital. So is this 8 high? Yes. I'm just going to temporarily move the stuff over. Silent rooms are kind of annoying to fulfill. Oh, we are famished. Avalka, you have to be cooking. Whenever Avalka fails to cook, everyone starves. It would be helpful to have another fire mage eventually on the roster. At some point, we'll work towards that. If I moved the incense burner somewhere better... This is a temporary spot. What I'm trying to do is design it so that it can have a structure above it. The, maybe that doesn't matter. So medical rooms, hospital ward needs to be private, pristine, and silent. Yeah, it really doesn't matter at all. Got it. So... It could be a floor with a void cap roof. Little wonk, but, you know, it'll work. So let's not move these. And back Roadrunner. Don't starve yourself to death. I'm also trapping the students in here. I'll fix it. I'm fixing it. Just hold your horses. They're like in the hospital and also starving. I'm like low-key committing war crimes accidentally. Negligence. Not malice. There we go. Now go eat. Alright, we do have the nature apprentice tree, but I don't have the materials for that just yet. Where is that poured-on research coming? I think Macho's just been so busy. Oh, you know what? What are you working on, Macho? Let's take a look at his priority, because he's not been researching. So I must have misclicked something, because his priorities were, like, way messed up. Fixed. Alright, Wishbringer, you're ravenous. You refuse to eat gruel. You know what? If you're ravenous, just eat gut berries, Mr. Fussy Eater. I no longer care. And when are my void shrooms coming in? 5 hours? Okay. I can wait that long. Moving some of the lightning rods so there's full coverage. There we go. So now there's full coverage on the entire roof. We have another void shroom spawner, and then the infirmary just needs its window back. And its brazier. And it is, it's silent, so it's not suffering any of those penalties that it had before. And now this could become our advanced classroom. Again, I think this is probably a temporary space anyway. But, here we go. Water Apprentice Fountain. So, once I have the Gnosis Shards available, Darzan can become an apprentice. The Gnosis Shards are going to be obtained mostly through, you know, making sure that we graduate students and train them up. So then the other thing I wanted to do, I'd really like to get Kilgore's champion done. I think what I'm going to start to do is to have a lava mine and look for level 7 fights so that Kilgore could potentially graduate. Yeah, this fog is really coming in quick. Oh, we got the Dancing Queen done with Ken's. Let's do a flow. Oh, I don't think I meant to have Wishbringer in the back. Oh well. A little late now for that. 1 HP. Yeah, that's painful. Just my asthma, the whole group. Wishbringer, yeah, that was a bit of a dangerous fight to bring you in on. He's like almost dead. It's like, you sure, guys, that I should be in this fight? Nope. Alright, I might need to game the system for Scavenger's group diner, but because he's gonna become an apprentice, it's not urgent. I do have some space for more students. Oh, what do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, if I was to summon another student, would you want it? What class? They won't be gifted, but I might as well just keep a constant flow of 9 students going through the system. So we have the Water Apprentice Fountain, and for the ritual, I need 54 Gnosis Shards. I have 23. I do have Gnosis Shards mineable down here, this Gnosis Vein. So getting this lava mine blocker cleared will grant me access to that. So is there such thing as quilted corpses now, or did they just disappear? Oh, there's no longer quilted corpses. Okay. Well, that really changes, that meta. That's good to know. So this is a level 6 fight. It's almost enough for Kilgore, but not quite. And it looks like you guys want a Fire Mage. So we'll do a Fire Wand 1. Did my void shrooms really not come in? How small did the room... Oh, okay. I'm getting tired of this. You shall give me void shrooms. I've built void shroom spawners before, but I forget the exact dimensions in a room that they need to be in. And clearly, they are fussy. I'll just... Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I'll just delete the walls and everything and just make them, like, large cubby holes. At least I'll get a void shroom up here. In 9 hours. Hypothetically. I'm losing faith in my, ability to farm these things pretty quickly, though. Alright, there's the Fire Wand. I think. He, like, walked away in the middle of making it. There we go. So there's the Fire Wand. And I'll just have, it's not going to be a gifted student. So we'll just, summon it up. Who's fully trained? Ken's is fully trained. Alright, Ken's is still waiting on a Dark Wand too. So, that will have to wait. And you guys wanted fire? Now, if they have amazing stats, even if they don't have the gifted student relic slot, they still might be worth keeping. Ooh. Wendy. Alright, so we got our raffle timer up. And here's Wendy's stats. She is A power, F health. I mean, health for Shattered is always terrible. Oh, she's a dark. Wait. I didn't mean to do that. Dang it. Sorry, guys. I totally failed. Oh, because it was queued. My bad. So, yeah, we'll just graduate her quick. But, you know, she's gonna be raffled anyway. Dang. So she wants to Killing Blows, Sleep, and Group Dine. Okay, I did say... Oh, we're getting the Nostra Shards because Breakfire doesn't really care about walkers. Got it. Let's fight this fight anyway. So, there is lava under here, which sucks. Darzan, you can... And these guys are weak to lightning and air. So, air would be... Kilgore. But this isn't a hard enough fight for champion. But because Kilgore has 300 HP, having him sit on lava is fine. And they're also weak to lightning, so Macho. You know what? Let's bring in both lightning mages. Badger, because Badger will gain lightning skill just by aggressive spell casting. So he'll level up his lightning in battle. Not a bad way to go about it. Kaboom! 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 So we get attacked once. Tolerable. And that's a decent amount of lightning experience for Badger. Plus it was easy. And it gives us access, easier access to the stone and stuff. Who got hit? Avalka? She's not hurt enough that it would stop me from just immediately rolling into this next fight. And I'm gonna roll with this same crew. Just because there's additional that are weak to lightning. Yay! Look! I have a void shroom finally! Oh, God, that's been painful. You like this art style? I really do too. I think it's a gorgeous game. I mean, it helps that it's fun, but it looks amazing. Oh god, Avalka's like, guys, I'm hurt. There you go. What I don't have is, the tank here to aggro and taunt. So I gotta be a little bit more careful. I'll just keep air shielding. All's well that ends well. Avalka's like, hey, speak for yourself, I almost died. And yeah, you would not be incorrect. Drink that potion. And then equip a new one. So this next fight is a level 7. And it has Nostra Shards, which is really helpful. And the level 7 is enough for Kilgore to fulfill his last trial. So, the question is... will we staff Kilgore? Now, it's worth noting that if I'm intending to make him a staff, I'd probably want to make an apprentice, and I really don't have the capacity to make an apprentice, if that's any influence here. Because I don't have the Nostra Shards for that. But you can vote for it anyway. And put him in a long queue of to be added to faculty. If you want. So our Nostra Shards are up to 38. And the accidental summon is Iguvin now. Iguvin the second. I'll start putting, like, modifiers on their names. Alright, you guys just want Kilgore to graduate. So, tomorrow morning, I'll do that fight and graduate Kilgore out. That's my intent. So Darzan's waiting an apprenticeship. Kilgore's going to be graduated. Wishbringer's going to be graduated once he gets Conqueror. You know what? Oh, no, he needs his wand. Yes, yes. So I'll go harvest that now. Harvest the void shroom, and then get that wand. Back road. I was going to wait for back road to finish trials, whether we're deciding to keep on staff or not. But I'll ask now. Why not? Do we staff back road runner? Now, reasons to staff him. He is a fire mage with not the best mana pool, but not terrible. Has speed A, power A. Which is, and also prefers eating a room with scavenger, and scavenger is also going to become faculty. But we don't need to keep him. I would actually say, in my opinion, if I really love a fire mage, keeping them at wand level 1 might be ideal, because fulfilling victory needs is kind of annoying. I'd rather have them at wand level 1 with like relics that boost their power than at wand level 2. That's my 2 cents. And with that said, I will re-pull. I know, thumb on the scale, I get it. And likewise, GMT is probably going to follow the same fate. I mean, GMT is a speed F. So, like, I don't think we can keep GMT as I'm not even going to bother pulling on that. He's totally hopeless in combat. Sometimes it be like that. Alright, so we got the wand. This is going to be for Wishbringer. Or actually, I think it's more likely that Ken's graduates up sooner than Wishbringer, because Wishbringer's other trial is the burr larva. So Ken's is going to come down here and get the new wand. And we're grinding away, trying to get the Gnosis shards so that we can bring in apprenticeships. Yay, another void shroom. We need more void shrooms, void caps rather, for the dark wands. And Backroad Runner will just be graduated. Got it. So Backroad, you have Neatnik. Oh, a Spectral Rift. Interestingly, this Spectral Rift is battle level 8. So if Kilgore attends this one, Kilgore can graduate. Where's the rift? Okay. So Kilgore comes in, which is not exactly meta. And then we are going to want Macho, or Matic rather. Alright, there's our lineup. And this should be enough to graduate Kilgore. And then replacing Kilgore will be another Fire Mage summoned in, because I was supposed to get a Fire Mage and failed. Ah, don't do it, Grim. You enjoyed the Astronaut series? Cool. I'll be streaming in just a few days. Again. In 2 days. Ouch. Ouch. Frickin' hell, that hurts. Stop hitting me! So they have, tunnel vision when hitting mages. Oh, half damage fire? That's not great. Meaning, with tunnel vision, I have to attack. I might need to move Matic. I'm gonna move slots here, putting Kilgore in the front, because Matic can't really take any more strikes. Oh god, he's dotted? What dotted? Is he gonna live? 15 damage end each round? Yeah, he has enough health for that, barely. Little sketchy. Little sketchy. There, he's sitting at a lovely 10 health. Nothing wrong with being almost dead. He's like, ha ha, I can't take me down. You're right, but I bet you wish you died. And if you're wondering, you don't like die so much as you become at death's door and you're rescuable. So it's not like a immediate game over scenario if you get knocked out in combat. There's also relics that you can potentially grab to give you like death's door resistance. Thank you for tuning in to Mind Over Magic, the final school, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you on next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow mages.